4D Sales is a very powerful tool for any salesperson to use, whether they're meeting with a client one-on-one or presenting to a larger audience. It's extremely easy for the sales professional to tap on a category, flip through the carousel to find the piece of content they're interested in sharing, tap on that piece of content, at which point it goes full screen. In this case, we're showing a PDF file, but it could just as easily have been a photo, as you see here in some of these screenshots, a website, or even a video. So you've got the ability to easily navigate and present all types of material. However, there are two capabilities in 4D Sales that make it extremely powerful when you're presenting to a large group. The first is simply the ability to download a PowerPoint or a Keynote as is into 4D Sales. In this case, I've downloaded a PowerPoint as a PDF. Again, I could have downloaded it as a PowerPoint or I could have downloaded it as a Keynote. It doesn't matter. But because I've downloaded this PowerPoint as a PDF, I can simply tap on with one finger and I advance one slide at a time. So again, very easy to take an existing piece of content that I've got with no change and move it into 4D Sales. If I tap with two fingers at a time, I will automatically go to the previous slide. So I can go to the next or previous, or I can jump ahead to a specific slide that I want to show my audience very easily. So that's how you can take an existing PowerPoint or Keynote presentation, put it into 4D Sales, and give it the ability for the sales rep to move easily through that presentation. But there is an even more powerful capability in 4D Sales, and that's called presentation mode. In presentation mode, I download my PowerPoint or Keynote presentation as individual slides. This is very easy to do in both presentation tools. In this case, I've downloaded the same PowerPoint as individual slides, and because I've done that, I can simply advance from one slide to the next by swiping right to left. If I want to swipe left to right, I can go to the previous screen. I can also navigate using the control bar. So I've got a lot of ways to easily move through a presentation. But the real power in presentation mode is not the ability to move through individual PowerPoint slides. It's the ability to interleave other types of content. So as I swipe through, in this case, our next piece of content is a PDF. And I can navigate that PDF as I would be able to navigate any PDF, and it's right in my presentation. Again, the previous slide was a PowerPoint slide. Now I'm looking at a PDF. If I continue through the presentation, in this case we've saved a number of different photos, which are screenshots, that show different customer implementations of 4D Sales. And I'm simply flipping through those one at a time. But it doesn't stop with that content. Any of the content that's available in 4D Sales is available in presentation mode. So if I go to the next screen, what you're going to find is an active website. In this case, I've put in Google. And just to show you that it's an active website, I can simply hit search and it pulls up all the hits for PowerPoint. So there you have it. Now I have an active website in my presentation. This is a very powerful tool. I could also have included this video that you see in here. So I've got the ability to flip through in a presentation extremely easily any of the content types that 4D Sales provides, which makes for a very dynamic, engaging presentation, far beyond what you could do with simple PowerPoint or Keynote. Thank you for taking a moment to review the presentation mode of 4D Sales, and we invite you to spend a few more minutes looking around at other videos in the site for various features and functions that 4D Sales provides. Thank you.